Hey folks, welcome back to another New Comic Day video. This time I figured I would tape, or record rather, my flatting of NCD. This will be the first full strip that I flat. Lisa's a little backed up this week and she asked me if I could jump on and flat it, so that's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to do what I normally do. I erased this, as you saw, had the NCD 85, which I puts in there to indicate which strip it is. I erase that, and then I'm going to crop this page a little bit to get it closer to the size that we usually go with. I leave a little extra space down here for the URL and the copyright that we put on every strip. So there we go. Sometimes I will rotate the strip a little bit to correct it, but looks like this time Chad's got the lines pretty straight and accurate, so I'm going to leave it like that. Now, Lisa created this action, this Photoshop action, which you can see flat set up here, that all I have to do is push play and it'll set this up for flats. So I'm just going to pick a background color, and I usually just go with the gray. To fill this entire area with. So when I push play here, what it's going to do, it's going to convert it to RGB mode. Then it's going to do all the stuff. It's going to set it up so I can get it ready for flatting. It creates a new channel over here, and then fills this layer, which will be empty, so I can flat over it. So just push play on that, and you'll notice it does that. So now if I go over here to the channels and I turn the line art off, there's nothing there. And if I were to turn the RGB off, you'd see the line art. So this is how we started off. Then basically what we do, we block out the panels. We make each panel a different color, so it's easier to select and fill and stuff like that. If the panels are pretty straight, I'll use this selection box tool and just make sure it's not outside the line there. And since the brick building here is red, I'm going to go with a pale red. And I think I'll probably just do shades of that all throughout it. Let me minimize that so it's not in the way. And this could get a little tedious. Maybe I won't make you watch the entire thing, but just to get you started here. I know these are similar colors, but and sometimes you'll pick completely different colors. Sometimes you'll go flesh colored and all this stuff, or whatever. But as long as they're a hair different, because we have the tolerance set to none, it won't matter. So like, for example, if I turn the line art off here, you see there's 3 different colors. If these were the same color and I went to fill one of them like that, it would fill all 3. So that's why we do it in different colors. And just one more. Here we go. Works. And there's all our panels filled. Now what I'm going to do is save this. And I'm actually going to go to my flatting folder because I like to keep track of all the stuff that I flat over here. As you can see, I've got Iron Man, Ringtail Cafe, Spy 16. So I'm going to save it as a PSD this time, NCD 85. And we save often because when you're working with high-res files like this and you're using a lot of graphics, especially on my computer that doesn't have the best RAM, sometimes it'll freeze up or Photoshop will crash and stuff, and you'll lose all kinds of work. So you save as often as possible. So now what I need to do is block out the characters. So I want to try to keep them flesh colored, or the base color of their outfit if they're fully clothed like Deadpool here. So I've got a few things open here to get the colors for each of the characters. So for Bill's, we'll just use the eyedropper and grab his basic color. Same thing for Eric. And I think those are different colors. Let's see, FBB 488. Yeah, they're different. Cool. So then, use our lasso. I'm going to zoom in quite a bit here. It's just easier that way. And basically just start tracing around. As long as you stay in the black lines here, the inked lines, it's cool. It doesn't have to be perfect shape or anything. There is a regular lasso that doesn't have all these sharp angles. You don't keep clicking or tapping if you're using a pen. It's just one continuous flow, but it takes a lot of practice to get good at that without going outside the lines, and I'm not too good with that one, so I just use the polygonal. Like I said, as long as you stay within the inked lines, it doesn't really matter. And I'm a terrible teacher compared to Lisa, so she would be doing a lot better job with this than I am right now. You'll notice I'm going way outside here. Because it's a different color in the gutters here, the gray, it won't fill this area, but you want to make sure you go over this line, so you make sure there's not like a little gap here. And it'll be the same thing. I'll show you more about that later if I keep you with this. Don't know if I'll keep you for the whole thing. We'll see. I might speed up part of it after I do the basics here, and if I can figure out how to speed up the video. Because I'm sure watching this whole process would be quite boring, especially since I'm hoping to do a lettering video this week as well. Really trying to record in CD every week. I haven't posted them in a while, but I have recorded the past several. Alright, so now we got Bill. Now we choose our paint bucket. We've got the color for Bill's skin selected. Fill that. And you'll see it did not fill that gray area. And if you lose line art, you see what I'm talking about here. If I didn't go over into the gray area, it might have had a gap right here, and you would have seen some of this color, and that wouldn't work. So this is how we have it now.